So, guys, in the previous episode of this series, I have explained the framework to build a prompt for marketing and copywriting. Now, this is the third episode of this series, and in this episode, I will be explaining the CARE framework, which you can use to build tutorials, you can use to create explanations, or build an educational content. Now, before explaining the framework, here is what CARE, the acronym, stands for. So the C in this CARE acronym stands for context, A stands for action, R stands for result, and E stands for example. Now let me explain this framework by considering all four parts one by one, and let's start with the number one, and that's context. So what you need to do in this part of framework, you need to add the background information in the prompt. And while giving the information, you need to ask yourself, what does AI need to know before it starts? In context, in the part of context, you can add your role, your information about audience, or your goal as well. Now, rather than adding or asking AI, write me a blog post, you can ask AI to you can ask AI like this way: I am a medium publication owner which focuses on entrepreneurship. That means my audience consists of beginner entrepreneurs. So by giving information in this sentence, you are giving, or telling AI what is the situation. So but you gave the situation like you are a medium publication owner and your audience consists of those who are beginners in entrepreneurship. So this was the first part, and the second part is action. What you need to tell AI exactly is like what you want AI to do. Like, do you want an explanation on tech? Do you want an article on business or fitness? You must tell specific or mention the specific goal. If you want specific output from AI, you can just tell like, write a 1,000 worded article explaining how entrepreneurs can validate a business idea. So this is how the second part in writing a prompt works in under this framework. Now the third part in our framework comes the result. Now you need to describe the outcome you want. Do you want a conversational, informational, or educational article or output, or explanation? By describing the outcome, AI optimizes according to your goal, so it does not come up with the random stuff, like here and there. So this was all about the third part, and the final and the most mandatory thing is to add example. You can add the to if you like, if you want the best result using the care framework, it is really and highly recommended to add an example. You can add example of the content which is already viral in your niche, or you can add the example of the style which you want to follow or which you want to build. So this was all about this framework, and if you have any doubts about it, let me know in the comments and I would love to address those issues. And that's it for today. See you soon in another episode of this series. And that's it for today. See you soon.